My name is Radhakrishnan Durairaj. I am the Chairman and Managing Director of NewSpace India Limited, which is the newly established commercial arm of Indian Space Research Organization. Basically, we were established in 2019 to commercialize the space products and services in India, and also look after the operational missions of Indian Space Research Organization in a much more, I would say, expansive way that we need to do. And since our company got established, we had made quite a substantial revenue in our businesses. In fact, the current year we are looking at something like 3,000 crores Indian rupees of revenue that our company is going to earn. And today I'm proud to say that our company is a $1 billion company in terms of the authorized capital that we are possessing here. And with respect to the space activities, NewSpace India Limited, we are doing end-to-end of space-related activities, be it for building launch vehicles through industries, providing launch services to international customers, building satellites, launching the satellites, doing the mission support services, technology transfer. In fact, today we own 11 communication satellites in orbit, which is being built by ISRO. So we are one of the first satellite operator in India providing all the communication-based services.
It sounds like it's growing fast, like the entire sector is at the moment. But how important do you think it is to address and discuss the hurdle of bringing younger workforces into the space industry, not just in India alone, but globally?
Okay. What we understand today is in India, as you would have heard, just 2 years back, and there was an initiative from Government of India where the space sector reforms were announced, which was primarily aimed at opening the space sector to the private players. In India, traditionally, if you look at it, the space activities carried out by Indian Space Research Organization. Now, there are more opportunities for Indian industries and Indian startups to look after to take care of the opportunity that exists. So you would have heard recently many Indian companies are coming up with building launch vehicles, building satellites. But what we understand today, the challenge for these startups, when they are specifically looking into the upstream part of the business, which involves building launchers or satellites, the most challenging thing for a startup is to how effectively they have access to the capital-intensive facilities. Like, for example, when somebody is building the rockets, they need to have the facilities which are available with them to do the testing. They need to have access to the launch sites for test their rockets. I feel in that case, India is in a very sweet spot, especially with the startups, where the Indian Space Research Organization facilities are eventually being utilized by them for all their testing and other services.
And with regard to diversity in the workforce, with looking across the board, you know, we're trying to appeal to everybody at the moment, aren't we, as we move forward there. How are you finding the uptake? How are you finding the process of getting applicants to come through?
Okay, what I find now is, with respect to the human resource, I would say in India, we have a biggest advantage of more than 17,000 engineers who are working in the space area. That's a big workforce. And as and when the people retire from the services, because space agency is a governmental organization, people need to retire after a particular period of time. These people are being now engaged as advisors and consultants in some of the startups, where they teach them all the nuances of doing the space business and get into more and more space activities. I feel this is one of the services which India could also look. The experts that are available in the space domain can act as the advisors and consultants to some of the countries which are just emerging in the space program today.
And my final question for you is, you're here in Bahrain. How important is it for you as an organization to have these face-to-face conversations once again?
Thank you. I'm very excited. It is the first time I had been in Bahrain to participate in the space forum that was available here. We are, as India, being a neighboring country, we always look forward to see how effectively we can coordinate or maybe cooperate with some of these countries like Bahrain and some other neighboring countries here to enable them to get into the space-related activities, especially in the area of capacity building, provide them support services wherever they feel we are of use to them. So I think we are really excited to be a part of this journey to participate in it.
It's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the time.